Have you ever felt that generative AI system like ChatGPT produce an answer that is too generic, doesn't sound human at all, or doesn't reflect the way you would speak? Well, bear with me 1 second. I'm going to share with you a methodology that will help you overcome that problem. The prompt anatomy methodology. This method or framework will help you make sure you utilize all the good practice to generate the best prompt possible. It introduces 5 elements that will help you shape your prompt in order to get good results. Let's begin. So let's start with the first element, the task. Might seem obvious, but make sure you have a clear and actionable instruction within your prompt. As you also need to be confident and have an intention even before you open your ChatGPT, you need really to transcribe that intention within the prompt. Usually for an action, you use action verb like write or generate, analyze. If it's a question verb. How, when, what. An example of a task within a prompt would be, for example, write a follow-up email to my customer based on our previous interaction. Second one, also very important, the context. The context is basically all the background information you provide to the AI system in order for it to complete the task. You can think of the AI system like a consultant, let's say. A consultant that doesn't know you, doesn't know your company, doesn't know where you come from, what you try to achieve, and you have to explain him in one prompt or a conversation what you do. If the consultant doesn't have the information, there is high probability that he's going to provide a report or a service that is not adapted to what you need. With an AI system, it's exactly the same. You need to provide context. So background information relevant to the task. A document could be an email, an image, or any other type of data that will help the system to understand your context. Could be also just writing. If I take back the example of the customer response follow-up as a context, you can add that this meeting was during a time I visit him at his office and we had a good time before. By adding those information, the response the AI will generate will be more accurate and more probable because it will add maybe some reference about this time you spent before with your customer at the office having a coffee. So the context add those little details to the output that will sound more probable, less AI generic produced. Next one, the format. The visual representation of the output that will get provided by the AI system. It's optional because it's not in any case you would want to have a bullet point list or a table or a specific way of presenting the information. If it's just a question you ask to the system, it's not really important to present that in a specific format, right? If you're asking about what's the difference between a cow and a duck, really, it's not really important to have that in a table or in a specific format. Next one is the tone. The tone is more the emotional feel of the output. It could be casual, formal, enthusiastic, pessimistic. It also can be the way the information is presented. Let's say you speak to an audience in a specific region of the world and you want to create a speech. By playing with the tone, you can adapt how the output will resonate with a certain audience, for example. And last one, the persona. The persona is really the character or the specialist or the expert you want the AI to impersonate. And this is really important because it really narrows down his spectrum of expertise and make sure he provides the best answer within a specific field of expertise. Generally, this leads to better answer. This is key and can be used optional again, depending what you're looking for. If it's for advice, you can definitely use that. Let's see an example of this methodology in application. This is a prompt I used during one of my class to help me organize the content and improve the structure of my class. So let's see if you can find the task. If you want to play along, you can pause the video now and think about where the task is located based on the information you learned before. Reorganize the course structure below, ensuring the content flows naturally and retains fundamental ideas, making it the most engaging class for students. This is the task. As mentioned, it starts with an action word, reorganize, and really tell the AI system what you're going or trying to achieve through this conversation. Next element, the context. Again, if you want to play along, pause the video and try to find what part of this prompt is the context. Yes, it's the content of the course. It's the information that is needed for the AI to do the work. Again, think about it as a consultant. You ask the AI to reorganize the structure of a course. If he doesn't have the document of the course, is not able to work. So make sure he has the background idea of the course and paste it here in the prompt. The third one, the format. Present the restructured course in a clear bullet point format to make sure that at the end I have a structured course that I can take and implement within my slides. The fourth one, the tone. The tone should be educational yet captivating, like explaining to eager, curious university students. And last one, the persona. This is obvious now, of course. Act as an experienced educational consultant specializing in technology and communication courses. Here we go. This is the complete prompt anatomy methodology. I hope it helped, and don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any question about this subject. Have a great day.